There is an epidemic in Nigeria. The if you go to your Google right now and write search for arrested for ritual, you will see that every month lots of people are losing their life to ritualists. The news doesn't just broadcast it as much as it should. Look at this. You see, all these ones are in February. Oh. All these ones are in February. All these things you are seeing are in February of the same month. Ritual everywhere. Many people are dying from ritual every day, even as much as road accidents. But the thing is that the news is not giving it the publicity it needs. You understand? It's death due to ritual everywhere. There's an epidemic in Nigeria. So many people believe that somehow killing people is going to give them money. Somehow shedding blood will give money. It's an epidemic. Look at so many people have been arrested, and then more and more people believe this. Like an ideology, you can't hide it. You can't remove an ideology by arresting some of the people that have the ideology. No, you have to tackle it with a superior ideology. The government needs to tackle this thing on an information level, because the reason it's happening is because people really, really sincerely believe that these things work. This is a problem. And it's not just the people that are doing worshiping traditional religion. Even Christians believe that. I'm telling you. They believe it, but they don't want to do it. It's two different things. Knowing that, yes, it works. It works. Ritual, blood money, juju works. But they don't want to do it. Which means, for some of them, if they are pushed to the extreme, they will go and do it. If they are so poor, one day they're going to wake up and say, fuck it, I'm going to do it. So this is murder happening. A lot of people losing their lives, and sometimes they even know the people. Family members terminating the life of family members to use as rituals. This problem started with Nollywood. Nollywood spent about 2 to 3 decades educating Nigerians that these things work. Almost all the movies they created from the 1990s till date is showing that somebody did some juju powers and then affected somebody else and now use the person for ritual and then money. Some of them they will show video where somebody is vomiting money, which we know is not true. What is the purpose of that kind of movies? You see the effect right now. You see the effect. Many people have lost their lives because of it. So government needs to ban it. I was so happy the other day I heard that government has banned it. I don't know how true that is, but it's a very good move. Within the next 10 years, this ritual thing would drop. Another one is fake miracle. Fake miracle. People that believe that if they just pay a percentage, God will magically give them money. It's not just that. Pastors telling stories that cannot be verified about how they saw a demon somewhere in their bathroom, and then how they and then all these people giving fake testimonies. Somebody will climb on stage and say that they didn't have a womb. All of a sudden, a womb appeared after pastor applied anointing oil. Government needs to put a law that monitors and tracks these things, so that only the true, honest testimonies will be shared. If you don't have evidence for your testimony, don't share it to us. Don't grab a microphone and share it in public. There should be a government agency that goes to churches to fish out people that told all these testimonies, unbelievable testimonies, and ask them to prove it. If you say your womb was missing and they prayed and your womb has appeared, show us a scan result from a reputable clinic or lab with signature of a known doctor that confirmed that you didn't have a womb before. And then after pastor's prayer, show us another scan that shows that your womb has appeared. If it's verified as a miracle, let us put it up and know that a miracle happened. The whole world can confirm that the Nigerian regulatory agency confirmed that this miracle happened. At least that authenticates your pastor. But coming to tell people all these things, it makes people believe that there is some sort of supernatural stuff that is happening. And this gives a gateway for all these ritual killings. People believing that miraculously. One pastor was telling a story the other day that he went to the bank to withdraw money, 5 million naira, and they told him that the money is not in his account. He told the banker to wait, that God will credit his account. He went outside and waited in his car. Before 10 minutes, they came and rushed and called him and said that God credited 10 million naira in his account. Ah, can we get the evidence? Government should protect the citizens from some of this kind of misinformation. Do you understand? So that only verified and verifiable testimony should be told, so that people that are growing up, the impressionable minds, the younger ones that are growing up, will not be tricked into believing some of these things. Another one is that government has to have to crack down on some of these content creators that are promoting prostitution. This one that somebody will come up and say, if a man does not give me 10 million naira, he cannot get under my skirt. That is prostitution. Prostitution is already illegal in Nigeria. Why is it that it's allowed for somebody to come online and promote it? This is what it's causing. Ladies will travel a distance to go meet strange guys that they don't know, and the guy will use them for ritual. So many people watching this now, they know somebody who became a victim of this. So things that are already illegal in the country, it should not be allowed on social media. There should be a task force that ensures that when you are doing all these podcasts, promoting some of these things, you don't promote something that is illegal. The reason is not for you, it's because of the rest of the society. It's damaging the society. It has real life consequences that people outside might die from what you are saying online. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I'm not saying it because of the content creator that wants to go viral. Some of them don't believe what they're doing. They're just doing it for content. But also, if your content is going to have real life consequences, you should not do that. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there's a role of government in preventing some of these things, but especially on an information level. An information level, there was a generation that educated people that these things work. This thing has not always been like this. In the olden days, our forefathers don't used to unalive people and terminate them and use them for money ritual. No, they weren't doing it. In fact, many societies didn't have money. They were doing trade by barter. Nobody is doing any ritual killing. These things started happening pretty recently. I would say 30, 40 years ago, when Nollywood started promoting this thing. So we as a society should come together and say, this thing must stop on an information level, so that we can save many lives. Many people are dying.